change the way teams have to think. But I don't. The case that Brad Stevens presented for the reasons he traded Jaylen Brown was not compelling. Okay, he said a lot of words. He was very respectful. He tried to be humble, saying maybe this will work out, maybe this won't work out. You don't trade Jaylen Brown if you're on the fence. You don't trade Jaylen Brown if internally you don't have a compelling case. He just doesn't want to present that case because he doesn't want to be disrespectful to a player who was a Finals MVP for them. And so, no, I do not think he was giving the entire case and what they wanted to do and how they viewed it internally. I think internally they believed that Jaylen Brown's production was not equal to that of a player who's making $57 million. And yes, not only did they pay him that money, they did it of their own volition, but they traded for him for a player who makes $54 million. So it's not even a strong case when you put it that way. And the reporters called him out on that, and he said, you know what? You're right. They do make the same amount of money. And so this is why it's complicated. It's complicated and nuanced. And I think one of the most important things that he said was that he lost sleep over what the fan reaction was going to be, because he knew that when this became public and he saw what the Celtics return was going to be, the fans were not going to understand it, and they were not going to get it, and they were going to come for him. And he knew that he wasn't going to be able to articulate that Jaylen Brown, despite being an All-NBA player, despite being finals MVP and MVP regular season contender this last year, didn't compute to being worth $57 million for the Celtics. And he also isn't going to say that he believes that with Jason Tatum and their roster that they have built, that they won't take a step backwards, that they may win as many games next year because of how they may distribute their responsibilities on their team to players who earn less. He's not going to say all of those things, but I believe that's what led him to that decision, and I just believe he doesn't want to say it out loud like that.
Hey, man. It's Facts Over Feelings. We back. Y'all just seen Brian Windhorst talk about the reasons Brad Stevens traded Jaylen Brown. Mike. It sounds like somebody's scared over there. I don't know. I mean, what you think?
I mean, no, like he I don't know if you saw the press conference that Brad Stevens had.
I didn't
but
see it.
Yeah, he just kind of came across as just like a little timid, a little like he didn't want to be there. Kind of. It was a 45-minute press conference. He kind of dodged a lot of things. I don't think he directly answered certain questions. And I was listening to NBA radio the other day, and I guess one of the callers called in and said, basically, the Celtics are ran by 3 different private investors. And that could have played a part into, not want to give him this 2-year extension that he was eligible for. Basically, it come down to money, man. They just weren't willing to put that much money into 2 players anymore. And he probably had a lot of this. It's a new ownership too. So he probably are listening to people above him. And he's not going to say that in a press conference, but bottom line, that's what it came down to.
I mean, but shoot, Brian Windhorst talking like he don't believe that. He talking like he think there's more to it. Like, because if you're trying to build a championship team, you gotta spend money. It ain't like these guys about to go broke. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, and it's not like he don't deserve the money. He was an MVP candidate, took your team to the playoffs without your second best player last year. Not granted, they got swept in the first. Well, they didn't get swept, but they got put out the first round. But yeah, I mean, if it's like that, then the Celtics not really like a team looking for championship anymore. It's just the business, just trying to figure out the best way they can make money. But I mean, that's how we got to look at the Celtics.
And then Just look at how that team is kind of ran now, man. Like, look at the amount of threes that they put up. Like, they're more, to me, they become more analytic type of team. But they basically almost said the contribution that Peyton Pritchard, Baylor Shireman, Jordan Walsh, and Derek White, that the four of them combined is basically Jaylen Brown, which is just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Analytically, they feel the combination of those four guys is basically Jaylen Brown. So they're wasting money. And you know, if certain, how do they word it? Analytics, man, if you just follow analytics, they're basically trying to say, like you said, the story, the report from our last couple shows ago, he's like technically the 7th best player on the team. They're basing this off of analytics. So they think that the combination of these other four guys will suffice. And it's just sad because everybody that knows basketball, you give certain players like more responsibility, they not the same. You play this guy extra 10 to 15 minutes a night, expect him to take 10 more shots, and everybody can't do that. So it's a reason why everybody have a role in on the team. If you trying to tell me I'm supposed to be scared of Jordan Walsh and Baylor Shireman, bro, that's just goofiness, man. That's just man, I'm good.
Yeah. So basically, these guys don't watch basketball. They just sit around reading a bunch of paperwork saying, "Hey, this mean this. These numbers go over here, and you know, if you do that, then you can save money because this guy can do. These four guys can do what this guy can do." So that's basically like that.
It just sounds so crazy. It just sounds so crazy, man. Like
it's almost like they running like a office or something, like, and you just count numbers like, all right, if we buying too much of this.
Yeah.
But you can't do that with sports, man. You actually got to sit down and watch. All right, this can bring us a champion. Like, I mean, and that to me, that goes to show, like, if Brad Stevens is the GM, president, whatever they want to call him now, mayor or whatever they call him in the NBA now, he's supposed to sit down and tell him, like, look, you know what can bring us more money? Championships. That's what's gonna keep the seats filled. Because what happens when you take Jaylen Brown away, right? And people stop coming. Nah, I ain't saying people. I ain't saying people because a lot of people not go to the games. But
shit. Damn. Go ahead, dog.
But if their attendance go down, you know what I mean? If their attendance start to go down.
Hey, I'll try to follow you, dog. Just go, dog.
Yeah, if their attendance start to go down and they start to lose money, then at the end of the day, you still lose the money because who's selling tickets over there? Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And winning.
I mean, it's to me, it's clearly they made their decision who they want, who their main guy is. That's Tatum. I think we all knew that for a long time now.
One leg Tatum, huh?
It's gonna be interesting to see because without Tatum, this man got them to the 2nd seed in the East, man. 56 wins.
Yeah,
he was a top 6 MVP candidate. I mean, Tatum can't. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out why he rushed back. What'd you rush back for? What was the play? You know, just to not play in Game 7, it's just I don't know, man. Uh, now
No, you're right.
did they shore up their front line a little bit with the signings of bringing Kata back and Mitchell Robinson? Sure, but on the perimeter, I really don't. If I'm another team, I don't really fear this team, man. I don't.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, they almost look like the Pistons, man. Now Tatum is solo. Ooh. Okay, yeah, you can't leave a couple guys they can shoot, but I'm saying like when you talk about a second creator, I guess Paul George is, but I don't know. I don't know, man. I even
This fool
saw,
said Paul George.
but I'm saying that's their second guy now for right now. But I even saw a clip on
Yeah.
This how I know. I give Brad Stevens this. He probably did lose some sleep over like what the fans would think. Because I saw a clip on Instagram like a little young dude. He might have been like 6 years old. Like, and you know all the things that Jaylen Brown did in the community for Boston. It was a little young boy that was like really crying, like bawling out, like he was sad Jaylen Brown got traded. And he was like, they was interviewing him and he was just crying, man. And I'm like, dang, that's crazy. But
Yeah.
you know, the bad part is I don't think Brad Stevens understands that y'all got to see this man four times in the same division, in the same conference.
Yeah.
Good luck, man.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to King Hudson. He said KD going to Motown. We'll see about that. We talked about that last week. Hey, but if y'all in the chat right now, go ahead, like, share, and subscribe. We're trying to get to 900 subscribers tonight. And shoot, the poll question tonight. So our poll question tonight is: who is simple? Who is better, Steph or Kobe? So far, well, your choices are Kobe, Steph, and neither are top 10. So far, we got 50% Kobe, 25% Steph, and 25% neither. Who you picking, Mike? You already know I got Kobe.
That's actually closer to where people think, man. That's a little closer to where people think.
No, it ain't.
But yes, it is. If I have to absolutely like, I gotta go to Bean. I gotta go Bean, bro. I gotta go Bean. It hurt me because I love Steph. I love Steph. I gotta go Bean, bro. I gotta go Bean.
Shoot.
That's close, bro. That's close.
That ain't close at all.
Okay.
That ain't close at all.
Okay, man. Okay. Look what Steph got all these teams doing now, bro. Look, we got analytics messing up the game.
Hey,
All because of him.
I will give Steph that. But to me, he not close to Kobe, man. I'm sorry. He good. I told you I got Kobe at 2. I barely got Steph at 10.
Bro. It's closer, like I said, it's closer where people think. And I love Kobe.
All right. I get that to you. You'll see what the people say at the end of the night. Hey, y'all can chime in on the chat if y'all need to chime in on that. Y'all think it's close or not? Me, I don't think it's close. But we'll move on. Hey, so next up, what you think about this whole LeBron James sweepstakes? You think it's hold on. First, I gotta show you something. Hey, you ever seen something like this before?
What was he on a podcast?
He was on Rich Paul's podcast. You ever
Man,
seen
that
you ever seen the president of basketball going on a podcast to try and get another player?
bro, that's straight up tampering, bro.
Well, it's not tampering because they can do it.
Man,
Like his free agency is open, but like, come on now, like to me, this is kind of proof that they trying to force stuff at this point. You sitting up here, you got the GM. Hold on, let me put us back on the screen. You got the president of the basketball showing up on your podcast to pitch to you why LeBron should come to your team. That's correct. Shouldn't that be like a private conversation?
yeah.
Like they are out here doing their best to try and prove that all these teams want LeBron. And Nick Wright, he out here saying like what he say? He said something, he always says something crazy. I got a video to play from him later. But they trying to prove that all these teams want LeBron. Oh, Nick Wright said LeBron it proves LeBron is the GOAT because at 41 years old, he's the most sought after free agent this year. If he's the most sought after free agent, why is nobody offering him the max? Why is everybody trying to give him mid-level money? Like if you're the most sought after free agent, then you everybody trying to pay you whatever. Why the Pistons going off after Devin Booker and not LeBron James?
First of all, yeah, we didn't learn that he wasn't coming back to the Lakers until was that before? I guess that was before a period. But it's like, dude, like it's like no disrespect, bro. Like, but at your age, man, like what am I supposed to do with this? Like, what am I supposed to do with knowing you're probably not gonna be around for the next 5 years?
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time when I go after a free agent or these people I'm going to give you a 3, 4 year, 5 year deal, right? Like, what do we? And his history is he's not going to get a ring in his first season, wherever he goes. So
you
his
need him for
first
2 seasons. What you saying? You got to throw away 2 seasons on him,
right? So by that time, what is he? 44? Like 43? Like, dude, listen, man, listen, bro. Like, hey, LeBron, dog, it's funny, man, because at some point you gotta come to realization, dude. We're not gonna stay young forever. I understand you still play very well. You're still in great shape, but dude, if you're trying to tell me and convince the world or the rest of these franchises that you're worth the type of, it don't even matter. Like, we can't consider this anymore. Like, I have to think about the future. You're not a part of the future anymore. You're literally, you have to come around the first go around, and we gotta get it. We gotta get the title, bro. We know you like to stack the deck. We know wherever you go, they gotta have everything. We know that. They gotta have everything. You need it all. Pause. So you might as well just go to Philly. You might as well.
No, you're right. Hey, for those of y'all that's coming in, joining in a conversation right now, we're talking about, do people even care that LeBron James, what team he go to? I don't think people do, because I don't think whatever team he go to will be competitive. That's just me. Hey, but y'all can go ahead and subscribe or answer our question we got. Who better between Kobe and Steph? Right now, it's Kobe Bryant 60%, Steph 20%, and neither are top 10 at 20%. Man, some people got them neither one of them in top 10. But
that's crazy, bro.
Hey, but I'm I'm about to play you this. What Colin Cowherd said about LeBron.
Saying there's a frenzy for LeBron, but Oklahoma City, San Antonio, and the Knicks don't want him, and those are the 3 best teams. The reality is he's probably best to retire. Cleveland doesn't really work because it's ball initiators. It's Harden, it's Donovan Mitchell, it's LeBron. It's the same issue with the Lakers with better rim protection with Allen and Mobley. The truth is, I don't want to see him in a Pistons jersey. I don't want to see him in any other jersey. I want to see him in Cleveland or no jersey. Is that unfair that I just don't want to see him in a Raptors jersey, in a Pistons jersey?
I don't want to see him in a Raptors jersey.
I don't even want to see him in an old Heat jersey again.
So listen, I think you're probably going to get your wish. I also think you love big markets and big stars.
I do.
So I think you would stomach him being in a Warriors jersey, which is,
it'd be fun.
I think
Fair.
you would. I also think you just flippantly saying his best option is to retire. Why? Why when he can still play? I would love to see how late we needed. Not only did you never think, I'm guessing, I checked the tape, so you can tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm guessing not only did you never think it was best for your beloved Tom Brady to retire, but you still kind of want him to unretire. Like, you love him as a coworker, but I think you'd love him more, like, playing quarterback for literally anyone. Be like, hey, Tommy, see if you can give us a good 12 weeks and see what happens in the playoffs. LeBron is too good to retire right now. He wants to keep playing. And this is what I will say about wherever he goes. And it'll probably be Cleveland. I would say if I were the Cavs, I would be really trying to figure out if there is some type of James Harden plus pick sign and trade to pry Kyrie Irving to Cleveland instead of Harden. That would maybe sweeten the pot for LeBron a bit, just like the Warriors should be trying to see now that the Wizards got a guy who once upon a time replaced Anthony Davis and DeAndre Ayton, if Anthony Davis is more available. LeBron, for his basketball life, has gone places where they've been in total disarray and within 2 years delivered a championship. He got to the Heat in 2010. They had not won a playoff series since the title in 2006. 2 years later, they're champions.
Hey, so what's your definition of a team that's in disarray? Because Nick Wright said every team LeBron went to, the team was in disarray. What's your definition of that?
I mean, he couldn't be serious when he said that, right?
I'm just asking, what's your definition? Because I got a fact to that.
I guess disarray is maybe it's been a long time since they made the playoffs. Maybe they don't have any cohesion as a good team. Maybe they have certain holes in the roster they need to fill. But that's how you know that Nick Wright is a part of Klutch Sports.
Well, hold on. So you said your definition is a team that haven't made the playoffs in a while.
They're struggling. They're struggling. They're having a hard time getting wins, being relevant. That's a team that's in disarray.
You want to know what Miami Heat record was before LeBron got there?
So he got there in the 2010 offseason, right?
Yeah.
Wait, what was their record that season? Say 43-39?
47-35, fifth seed in the East. Is that a team in disarray?
Oh, they got life. They got life.
Like, you in the middle of the pack, fifth seed in the East.
Yeah.
4 or 5 is the middle to me.
Yeah.
Like, so, I mean, I just said that to point out how ridiculous they just trying to beef up LeBron. But you heard back to what Colin said, though. He basically said, hey, it's not, we don't believe you, man. Like Jay-Z said, we don't believe you. You need more people. We don't believe all these teams want you. Detroit don't want you. Spurs don't want you. New York don't want you. OKC don't want you. Those the top the top 4 teams right there. Just saying, we don't need you to win the championship. And there's no knock on you. You're 42 years old. We're not building around you, man. That's not going to happen. Like, why would somebody? Why would a team that's just trying to build multiple championships with young cores, which all these teams we just named are trying to do that? Why would they want LeBron James? Look at the teams that's in the runner to get him. Cleveland, who got old ass James Harden, and you see Nick Wright trying to pitch to get Kyrie Irving. And who the other team they say? Philly.
Miami.
No, they said Philly. Yeah, they did say Miami. Miami, Philly, and Cleveland. So I guess Golden State out. I guess Draymond Green opted out of his contract for nothing.
Well, I give him credit for smartening up, understanding that it's not gonna get you nowhere going to Golden State. I give him credit for that.
No, yeah, LeBron, but Draymond Green, like, I'm like, why would you do that, man? Now they can pay you nothing.
Well, I know that's another discussion for another day, but unfortunately, in my opinion, they've really Steph Curry's career, man. Like, if he wasn't as great as he was, to me, they've wasted his last few good years, man. Outside of that 2022 championship, I know he was hurt too, but what they put around him, man, he's never had a true back to the basket type player in his whole entire career, ever. Not once. And it's just never like outside of Durant, a certified. But Klay Thompson was. It's just, I don't know. I felt as great as a shooter as he is, they could have got him a little bit more, but.
No, you're right. I mean, like, I think we talked about this plenty of times. Like, Golden State pretty much been bottom of the barrel for like the past 3 years. I think they've been playing or not even making the playoffs. Like, I mean, but some of that is due to Steph's injuries too. I mean, I feel like had he been there, and Jimmy Butler last year, like, but they probably could have made some noise last year, or should have made some noise. Had they been there, but shoot, man, hey, I want to show you one more thing on this LeBron thing, then we're gonna move on, because this is to everybody who keep saying Rob Pelinka is the one who been messing up the Lakers and broke up the core. So I don't know if you ever seen this before, but this is a fact right here. Yeah, I'm looking at your face. Yeah, you ready to see this?
Rob Pelinka did, man.
You ain't hear people been saying like Rob Pelinka been messing up the Lakers since LeBron there on purpose to boost up Kobe's career?
I mean, I know that he was Kobe's agent, but damn, like, what is wrong with people? It's just like, chill, dog. Come on, man.
Yeah, no. Listen to this right here. This is just proof. This is proof. This is somebody that actually worked there, telling the truth about LeBron.
If the roster construction was a problem, if the pieces didn't fit together, LeBron has to take some of the blame for that, because it's impossible to imagine he didn't have some say in how they did it. What is fair to put on LeBron? Again, he's played great, but what is fair criticism of him for the season the Lakers?
Well, Damian, first of all, thank you, because I love listening to get my football knowledge from all your football experts that you have on the show. And so when I think about it, the blame that he's got to take is the fact that DeRozan ended up in Chicago and not with the Lakers. He has
expand on that thought if you will.
Well, because DeRozan wanted to play for the Lakers, and when I got the call from his agent, I called the Lakers, said, "Hey, he wants to come home," and DeRozan could have been a Laker instead of a Bull. We could have made that deal, but when Russell and LeBron and them start talking, that's when they nixed that deal and went with Westbrook, and he became a Laker instead of DeRozan. And I think with DeRozan, and then you had a chance to keep the role players, Caruso, KCP, all those guys who are our best defenders, see, they left. And that's why we were a bad defensive team. But if you sign DeRozan, you only trade Kuzma for Buddy Hield, we would be playing in the Western Conference Championship this year with those two guys.
You know, as
So, hold on. Let me get this off here. So you see, right? Magic Johnson
I forgot
just
about that.
explained all this stuff LeBron did. Like people blame Rob Pelinka for getting rid of Kuzma, for all that stuff. Everybody knew LeBron did the Westbrook thing, but I don't think other people really knew about him denying DeRozan. They could have had DeRozan over Westbrook. He got rid of their young core that they had to bring in Westbrook, and that's what basically started the Lakers not even being worth nothing. You know, so yeah. I mean, I don't know what you guys say about that.
I mean, I'm not surprised, man. I mean, he's always in every offseason, he's trying to orchestrate who to get next. He's the main reason why after they won the 2016 championship against the Warriors, that Kyrie Irving really don't rock with him. I mean, he tried to get Kyrie traded for Chris Paul. So, you know, it doesn't surprise me, man. LeBron, you got your son into the NBA. He has no business dribbling a damn basketball on the court. So nothing surprises me, bro. Like nothing. So it's just I'm just happy that, you know, Magic had the guts to say it, just like Magic had the guts to walk away when he knew it was time at that position. So it's just a lot of Laker fans are happy and clapping, and they're relieved that a new era can now start. That's just a fact. So
yeah,
you know, and it just goes back to what Colin Cowherd said. OKC, San Antonio, New York, these teams are not knocking on LeBron James' door.
Nope.
So you can tell the Lakers you want to play elsewhere, but who's really after you? What's the narrative? Who's really after you, bro? So now you understand you're not going to get paid like you normally would. You're going to probably pay on a minimum because we all know you don't need the money. But this is what I was saying before in our previous shows. What do you want to do? So your next destination is going to tell me everything. I brought up Detroit. I brought Detroit because I thought maybe we needed a number 2 guy. It would work. But he likes to stack the deck. He gonna go to where it's probably easiest. So that might be Minnesota. That might be Philadelphia. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Yeah, man. Hey, so for those of y'all that's in the chat, hey, we appreciate y'all being here. Go ahead, subscribe. We're trying to get to 900 tonight, so go ahead, subscribe so we can get to 900. And also, we're trying to get 20 likes, so go ahead, hit that like button. So, you know, YouTube can share this around and more people will see it. And we also got our question of the day. Our question of the day is, where is it at? Oh. Who is better, Kobe or Steph? So right now in the chat, we got up to 78% for Kobe, 11% for Steph, and 10% for neither our top 10. Man, I wish I could meet those. I'm sorry, 11% for neither our top 10. I wish I could meet those 11% for neither our top 10. I wish I could. Hey, I wish I could meet y'all, man, because I want to see y'all top 10.
Yeah, we gotta make sure they They're not on any substances. Because that's crazy, dog. That's
Hey,
crazy.
go ahead, chime in the chat if y'all got something to say about that. We go move off LeBron and move on to so basically we heard Devin Booker, it's a chance that he might come to Detroit, or depending on what happens with the Suns, you know, he can ask for a trade to come to Detroit. And that kind of goes into the Durant story, I guess. I mean, what you hear about that, Mike, with Booker going to Detroit?
I mean, basically, it's just how bad they've looked, man. You know, in the playoffs, they've been fighting in the tournament, playing tournament. And even though they were a little bit better this season after Durant left, how far is that team going to get? You know, it's like if I'm Book, I'm 29 years old. He's made 5 All-Star teams. I'm from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Why not see if I can find a way to go team up with Cade Cunningham and to see if we can make that work? I mean, I know he still got a lot of money left on his deal, but I just think it's got to be something that could be done. I wouldn't want to go again. I wouldn't want to go out like that. You know, just at this point, you just playing. You don't have it. The Phoenix, y'all not going nowhere. Y'all not going nowhere. That roster is not going nowhere. Even y'all got Miles Bridges now, that don't mean nothing. So, again, you got to get into the psyche of some of these guys, man. I understand I'm filthy rich. I got a lot of money. I'm successful. I can take care of my family. All that is cool. But why in the hell do you think I'm about to spend out the rest of my prime years getting my behind kicked?
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to be the bad guy, Smith. You got to be the bad guy. You got to be the bad guy. I request to be traded. I have to request the trade. I want out.
So you think he is going to the Pistons?
I'm just saying, it's why not? Like, you're dying in Phoenix. You're dying. You're not doing anything. Honestly, I don't even understand. Like, who wouldn't want to come to the number 1 seed in the East from last year? Up and coming, one of the best guards in pro basketball, Cade Cunningham. Who would not want to come here and play with him? I don't understand that. And I could be the missing piece to at least maybe not win a title, but to get to the finals.
Yeah.
It makes too much sense. I don't know, man. And even looking at guys like, you know, Dame Lillard and Giannis, like, bro, it's cool. Just request a trade. You spent a lot of your career there. It's all right. You gave them your prime seasons. If you want to go elsewhere to try to compete, get the F on. Like, just
now with the trade, who you giving up?
If we have to trade for Book, well, I don't know. See, the salary's got to work, right? So I believe he makes how much? 55. How much he make? He got 2 years left. He signed a 4-year 4-year 220.
So $57 million for this upcoming season. So he on a 2-year, $145 million
extension. Yeah. Well, see, to me now, if he were to request one, trying to get directly to Detroit, we didn't kind of moved off a lot of our bigger contracts, man. Stu gone, LeVert gone, Tobias gone, Sasser gone. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how they would make it work, because you obviously not giving up Asar Thompson, you're not giving up Cade.
They're gonna have to sign Durant to that contract.
Right. And it's like man, how do you is Durant going to be? Is his brain going to be right? Is he going to be ready to play? Is he going to be salty? Is this something to where it's like Jonathan Kuminga with the Warriors? I'm gonna just play out these and just trade me, and then you got to trade me still. I hope it hasn't gotten that bad, because to me, I don't know what was going on there with Golden State, but like it looked like Steve Kerr just didn't want to play him, bro.
Oh,
And
he would.
yeah, and every time he come in, he dropping buckets. Like he getting to the cup, he's scoring. But maybe Kuminga just didn't want to fit into that Steph Curry system. But the thing with Durant is different. He trying to get everything. And like we said earlier, I understand you help us come back from the mud, but you're not Cade Cunningham, man. Cade Cunningham is spoon feeding you most of your buckets, so you can't get paid like him, bro.
Maybe he owes somebody money.
Oh man,
I'm
don't say that, dog.
I ain't gonna.
Don't say that. You talking about Beasley now? Dude, that shit crazy.
Nah, Durant, man. What you think gonna happen with him this summer? I mean, he still ain't signed. Like I don't know what his deal is. Like, I don't want him to be a headache next year. That's all I'm saying. I don't want him to be, because we had a good thing going this year, but I don't want him to come in and mess it up because he pouting over not getting a few extra dollars.
In his defense, if it's true that what they are offering him is between 30 and 32 million, and 35, let's say if it's, they saying the report is they kind of shot him a deal of 30 to 32 million, 35 is their max. But if he's trying to get 45, that's why they saying how far apart they are. So in his defense, I can see how that's like, wow, that's crazy. But bro, like, we have footage of you, bro. We have footage. We just want you to know there's footage of you.
Not the footage.
Looking very bad. And a lot of people, and I think most of us believe, if Jalen Durant played the way he played in the regular season, that the Pistons are in the Eastern Conference Finals. Period. We beat Cleveland, bro. Period.
Oh yeah. Ain't no doubt.
So that's why I thought maybe he would understand. Maybe there would be a drop off, because during that second round, bro, I mean, we're literally, whether we're on ESPN or Prime, whatever station it was, all the commentators saying that Durant's performance right now is probably going to cost him $100 million. We all knew his contract was coming up. How bad you looked in the first two rounds. If you're looking for 287, you got to take $100 million off the show. It's hard to forget that, man. Hard to forget how bad he looked. So I would come to him, and I'm sure they probably did come to him and say, and maybe they didn't want to hurt his feelings. Maybe they didn't even bring up the playoffs. But we're trying to build a roster around you guys. We believe in you, Cade and Asar. This is what we're willing to do to keep the team competitive. On your next one, that's different. But for this one, can you? And as bad as you look, you would think he would say, okay, because that's a lot of money, Smith. Still a lot of money, man.
Yeah.
You might not be getting the full 287, but if they offer you 175 or 165, what? Still a lot of money.
I mean, you think the Pistons should at least go 40?
Possibly. I think maybe that's why they got the LeVert deal done, and they cleared up another $7 million. I guess they said with the contracts of LeVert off the books, Tobias and Sasser and Isaiah Stewart, they didn't clear like $35 million in cap space. So maybe they are doing this to say, you know what, this is the last move of the season until we see how they look up to the trade deadline. Maybe trading at the trade deadline makes them happen. But maybe they'll go up to like, all right, we'll go to 40. If they go to 40, bro, take the deal, bro. Take the deal, bro.
Yeah, I mean, he got to take it no matter what anyway. It's like even if they offer him $10. So,
Shoot.
yeah, but hey, look, we appreciate y'all for showing up again. If you're still in the chat, go ahead, rewind it, watch it again and again. If you missed it, like, share, subscribe. Please subscribe. We're trying to get to 900. Definitely like the show. But let's go check on the poll. All right, who gonna win this poll tonight? I think Kobe gonna win.
Damn, Smith. Damn.
All right. So the question is, and y'all, I'm gonna leave this up so y'all can vote. Who is better, Kobe or Steph? We got 73% Kobe, 18% Steph, and 9% neither are top 10. Well, they say there's a lot of crazy people out here, you know. So.
Yeah, I mean, I thought Kobe was cold as crap, but damn, Steph, that's kind of disrespectful at the 18%, bro.
What?
At 18%?
Yeah, man. Hey, I think the
saying,
crazy part is saying people saying that neither one of them is top 10. But Kobe definitely better. That's no question.
I'm not disputing that, but 18, that big of a gap?
Yes, man. Yes. It's Steph is not the leader Kobe is. Come on, you know that. Draymond, people say Draymond leader of that team more than Steph.
Now, I don't want to do this, man, because I love Kobe. I don't want to do this, bro.
What you gonna do?
I don't want to do this, man.
Come on, we got time. Do it.
It's like, dude, like, you did play with Shaq, bro. You did play with Gasol, bro. Has Steph Curry ever had anybody in the low post to throw the ball to like that? No. Like, no.
He had Klay Thompson, man. Has Kobe ever had somebody that could shoot lights out like that?
That's what I'm saying, how impressive it is to do this just strictly off jumpers. Because you're going to have off nights. They got 4 chips off not having really off nights. That 2022 run, did Klay kind of fall off? Yes. They still had Andrew Wiggins, who was guarding and defending Brown, whether he was on Brown or Tatum. But as long as Steph Curry was on the court, we good.
I personally think it's harder to play with somebody who you can't trust to make free throws at the end of games.
You talking about the hacker Shaq?
You know how many times Kobe had to save him? People
But you know, under 2 minutes, man, they ain't let them do that no more. So that don't count.
Okay, but you could do it throughout the whole game. Shaq, why do you think Shaq and LeBron couldn't win the championship? Neither one of them can shoot free throws.
Why are you bringing? Oh man, why are you bringing Shaq up? You talking about he was in Cleveland?
Yeah, because you said Kobe had Shaq and Gasol. Gasol was nowhere near as good as Shaq. Gasol, I don't even think he averaged 20 points.
Gasol did average 20, didn't he?
Not with Kobe. Maybe with the Grizzlies.
Bro, that's not true, bro.
You want me to look it up right now? It's facts
Please
on film. I'll look it up right now.
Please do.
We can put we can put something on it. What you want to put
Please
on?
do. Man, I ain't trying to gamble. Just look up the damn shit.
Hey, he lying, y'all. Hey, he lying.
Look up the stats, yeah. All right, man. You trying to tell me Gasol didn't average 20 with Kobe? Yes, he did.
No, he did not. Might be right under 20. Like 18, 19.
Man, what a shame,
Ooh.
man.
Ooh. Paul Gasol with Kobe Bryant from 2008 to 2014 averaged 17.7 points per game.
What you average in the finals?
I don't know. You want me to ask that?
Yeah. What do you average in the finals for?
What they go to 3 finals together?
2.
No, it was 3. He wasn't there the first year?
Oh, my bad. My bad. Hold on. Oh, damn. They did go to 3. Yeah, because in
Career finals
08.
averages 17.3. He did give 10 rebounds, 3 assists. Yeah. Really. In 2008 against the Celtics, yeah, he only averaged 14 points.
Yeah, I figured that.
Yeah, man. So you could throw that
What?
Gasol one out the water.
Wait, what
Kobe
about
was
09?
basically
What about
Huh?
09 and 2010?
09, he averaged 18. He didn't say. Hold on, let me see. The 2010 finals. 2010 finals, he averaged 18 points, 18.6.
Dang.
So Kobe was basically playing with Scottie Pippen, because that's basically what Jordan did for Scottie. I mean, what Scottie did for Jordan. Yeah, second round.
I feel like if you round up, it's 20. That's how I feel. If you round up, it is a dub, dog. I must say.
It is if you round up, but it's 17 points.
I thought you said 18.6.
No, that's for the 2010 finals. His finals is 17.3. It's because that first finals, he only averaged 14 points.
Yeah, he was terrible in 08. I remember that. That shit was trash.
So, yeah, man. Kobe all day. Hey, y'all, this Facts Over Feelings, though. We appreciate y'all. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We'll see y'all Sunday at 4. We out.